It is widely understood that mortality rate has slowed down since the industrialization age. This has allowed humans to focus more on brain development. Now, it is beneficial for everyone to understand the basics of brain development so that we are able to use this knowledge to better our mental health. As a mother, I like learning about brain development. That way I can learn how to be a better parent. Today I will be stating the basics of Piaget's theory, the affecting factors of brain development, and what can be done to strengthen our mental health. So brain development actually begins, after birth, it begins with Piaget's theory in mind. According to Samwada in 2010 from the academic journals titled Piaget's Theory of Intellectual Development for Instructional Management at Pre-Secondary School Level, Piaget's theory can be broken down into 4 levels. So the first 2 are called the sensory motor and the intuitive stage. So the first stage, sensory motor stage, lasts from ages 0 to 2, where they're only able to be reactive through the environment around them. Now, a second stage is called the intuitive stage that lasts from ages 2 to 6, where they're able to learn, they're able to develop some language skills and imagination. The last 2 stages are called the concrete operations and the formal operations. Now, stage 3, the concrete operations stage, lasts from ages 7 to 11, where they're able to understand right from wrong and also the fundamentals of reading, writing, and basic math. Now, stage 4 is called the formal operations stage, and it lasts from ages 12 and beyond, where we're able to understand complexities and abstract thinking. So now that we have learned the basics of Piaget's theory, I'd like to explain the affecting factors of our brain development. So there's actually multiple factors that affect our brain development, but today I'm only going to be stating the most malleable. According to Cusick and Georgiev's research, in 2016 from the National Center for Biotechnology Information, or NCBI for short, titled The Role of Nutrition in Brain Development, they state that proper nutrition is crucial in developing your hippocampus, which is this little part in your brain right here that is important for your memory and your learning. Also, according to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign in 2010 from Science Daily titled Children's Brain Development is Linked to Physical Fitness, they state that exercising at least 30 minutes a day helps with developing better memory and overall bigger brains. Now, brain development also depends on human interaction and learning how to read and write. So according to Blakemore in 2010 from the NCBI titled The Developing Social Brain and the Implications for Education, it states that despite ads and companies claiming that DVDs and CDs can teach infants and children, studies have proven that only social interaction with other humans is critical for developing social competence. Now, mastering reading and writing skills are essential, as Snow claims in 2020, titled from the Sage Pub Journal, titled Solar: Science of Language and Reading. It is essential to be able to function as part of the social and economic mainstream. So now that we understand the affecting factors, I'd like to explain what we can do to strengthen our mental health. The first involves our physical remedies and habits. So according to Heidi Goodman in 2014 from the Harvard Health Publishing, titled Regular Exercise Changes the Brain to Improve Memory and Thinking Skills, regular exercises, specifically aerobic exercises, are guaranteed to improve your memory and your critical thinking. So aerobic exercises are specifically things that get your heart pumping and make you sweat. So for example, jump rope is an easily accessible way to exercise, and also running, something that almost everyone can do. Also, from Houston and co-writers in 2014, also from NCBI, titled Reading Skill and Structural Brain Development, mastering literacy helps develop multiple cognitive and linguistic skills. Though some points that I have stated today may seem obvious, it's easy to forget its importance in our everyday lives. Today I was able to explain to you the basics of Piaget's theory, what are the affecting factors of brain development, and what we could do to strengthen our mental health. Did you know that our brains are considered plastic? It's true in the sense that our brains are flexible. We're able to train our brains so that we can reach peak mental health at any age in our lives. Thank you for listening.